Welcome in, everybody. How's the sound? Is it better now? Welcome in from New York City, Flyboy. Welcome in, Max. Welcome in, AOP. Welcome in, Harris. Welcome in, Shelley. Medusa, welcome in. Ralph, hello. Alright, so I put out a poll about an hour ago on my post to find out what element I was going to do tonight, and the air signs won. So we're going to do air signs tonight. So if you reside within the world of a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, tonight is your message. It's all you. It's all for you tonight. You could watch as a cross watcher as well. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, switch the roles. Aquarius, switch the roles. Libra, switch the roles. Okay? I think we're going to do a little bit of each section. So something to do with family and friends and the people around you, what energies you might need to look out for, what kind of energies you have going on. With that, we're going to look into prosperity and work and jobs and career. We're also going to be looking into relationships. Yeah. So I hope, I hope this gives you some sort of insight into the world of the air signs. So if you are any one of these signs, I hope tonight's message helps you with some sort of enlightenment or closure, clarity regarding the people in your life. Okay, they're out here already. So if you are a air sign and you're tuning in, go ahead and throw in the comments who you are, what sign you reside with. Actually, hang on. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright, I just put a poll up. If you want to throw in which one you are. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light, I ask of you to be here to provide a message of clarity, closure, and insight into my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Can we get some messages for my collective air signs? Thank you, Spirit. All right, I'm gonna get the karmic energy out of the way to start with, because that way we can deal with the divinity and divine energies within the air signs afterwards. Okay, we're gonna get the karmic energy out of the way, so that way we can end it off on a good note. Okay. All right, so we have the polar bear coming out with the mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Okay? I know there's a lot of Aquarians, I know there's a lot of Libras, and I know there's a lot of Geminis really going through it right now. Okay? And the situation with this is you need to start believing in yourself more. Believing in your ability to step into your divine energy, out of the South Node energy, and step into your divinity. Okay? A lot of you get a bad rap. And it's mainly because of the drama that you ensue yourself in. Choices are everything. I did split up my spirit song deck, so we're going to be looking at the lower arcana and the higher arcana later on tonight. But first off, I'm going to start off with my Karmic chicken deck. And then I'm going to clarify some of the messages with the Karmic chicken. And then from there, I'm going to go into the sacred feminine, the angelic activations, the voice of souls. And yeah, we're going to start off with the vibe and the Karmic chicken. All right? So that's the plan. Okay. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Decided to pop out of the deck, so we'll keep it. So you could be a Gemini dealing with a cheater. You could be a Gemini and you are a cheater. Whatever the case may be. It is what it is. If the shoe fits, wear it. Alright, Spirit, what do we got for my air signs? Karmic chicken, what are the messages we need to know right now? For my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Joan, I appreciate you joining in with the live, but I don't appreciate you spamming my chat. That's why you got timed out the other night, because you continuously come in and spam the chat. I don't appreciate it. Okay? Either follow the guidelines or find another reader. Okay? Thank you. Welcome in, Marie. All right, everybody. Let's look into this. So we got cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. I'm going to clarify these to find out what the deal is with the message. What's the deal with the cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater? Okay, right off the bat, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Magician, we have the Six of Wands. It's out in the open. And then what's hidden from you is the Justice, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, now, you very well could be cross-watching. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Either way, flip the roles as you need. So, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. We've got the Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Six of Wands. Now, what this is telling me is that you're in the process of dealing with someone or something of personal value. You're holding something very close to your chest. And it very well could be the fact that you're cheating, or you're dealing with a cheater. There very well could be some sort of magic or manifestation of recognition of some sort. And I'm really kind of getting a feeling that you are calling a particular person out, or I'm kind of really getting that you're trying to manipulate how people see a particular person, or maybe yourself. It's almost kind of giving me that, you know, you're kind of projecting that you're some magical person and that you deserve recognition, but you're keeping this, I don't know, it's like you're cheating yourself out. You're not stepping into your fullest authenticity. You're hiding this. And I'm also getting the fact that you're trying, like, the Four of Pentacles sometimes gives me a selfish energy. Like you're hoarding something to yourself. And this is kind of what I'm picking up on. And with the cheater, pumpkin eater, this doesn't necessarily need to be with relationships. This could very well be with particular um, energies. And with the magicians being here, there's definitely some sort of manifestation. I'm really kind of picking up on a karmic energy with this. Like you're trying to conceal the fact that you're manipulating someone's recognition. You're trying to. You're trying to make, like, this magician is in the upright, so this magician has a good intention. But it's like you're trying to cheat them out of their recognition. And you're being selfish about it. Because of this selfishness, there will be an equal give and take. There will be justice. Okay? This person is standing in their power. And they are being compassionate. So they have the right idea. But I get this feeling that you're making them out to be some sort of a cheater or a fraud. Which, total lies. You're trying to cheat them out of their abundance, is what it is. You're making them look like a karmic Aries when they're not. They're sitting in the upright position. So you could very well be dealing with a karmic Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at this time, and they're trying to cheat you out of who you are. They're trying to give off a position of you being a fraud, or that you're being out of control, or that you don't know what you're talking about, or that you're crazy. Okay? And I know myself, I'm not a cheater, personally. And I know a lot of Aries are out there that are very honorable and very loyal to their people. Okay, they're a born leader. Now, with it's time to cut ties, snip, snip, blocked, it's almost kind of giving me that you want back in their energy somehow. Because it's time to cut ties, snip, snip, blocked. It was upside down. So somebody wants to unblock you, or somebody wants to regain access. But it's almost giving me the energy of you made your bed, now you can lie in it. Kind of a situation. Specifically if you're cheating outright cheating them out of their abundance. We got Picky Peter out here. Somebody with standards. Donut eater. Somebody that doesn't want to sugarcoat things anymore. They're not giving the benefit out of the doubt. Somebody's being very superficial, very surface level. And very much a destructive very, very much in a destructive mode. Can I get any more information on that? We got the three of swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's some sort of reconciliation. It's like somebody got their foot in their mouth. Somebody put their foot in their mouth. And now they're not doing so well. We got the Five of Pentacles here. They're feeling left out. I'm getting a feeling of remorse here. Yeah, Seven of Cups. They were very selfish, whoever it is. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Quite could be a female. She was lying, being very destructive with her words and with her intentions. And now she's regretting it. I have a feeling there might be karma ensuing. Yeah, we got the Justice is coming out. So there's justice for this. And this person particularly doesn't have any hope in a handbasket where it comes from, where it comes to having any type of resolution out of this. There's no hope for this, for a reconcile. Six of Wands. This person, whoever you are that you're dealing with, you're going to get your recognition, and you're going to be able to walk away. It's like lessons learned the hard way. Because they tried to ruin your new beginning. Now this could go for Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I'm really kind of feeling like it's a cross watcher. Or we're dealing with karmics right now. Yeah, there's some sort of win here. You're a wounded warrior. You've been through enough already. They pretty well brought you to a place of indecision. Where you're having to make a choice without really knowing which direction to go in. Leaving you no other choice. Leaving it up to the divine to guide you through it, to find balance. Alright, we got karmic masculine, karmic feminine. You could also be dealing with the karmic Capricorn. So this could very well be a cusp. Aquarius, Capricorn cusp. Throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Flipping tables and stomping fables. So I think they're trying to resolve some sort of calamity that's happened. They're trying to calm the flames, so to speak, after throwing rocks and hiding their hands, thinking that they could get away with it. Can I get more on the Capricorn reverse? Yeah, Six of Swords. You're probably walking away from this energy. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with the Chariot here. There's a no-go. There's a no-go, Joe. Something is being stopped. Something is being thwarted. Something is being stopped in its tracks. This is not a destined journey. So I don't see... It's more of a walking away than anything else. You've learned your lesson. You're no longer pertaining to this karmic energy anymore. And there very well could be something to do with a car or a vehicle that might have happened. And this is quite possibly why you're walking away to calmer waters. Okay? Can I get more? Karmic feminine, karmic masculine. Yeah, Knight of... Yeah, so you got a karmic masculine or feminine wanting to come in and show some love. Or show some sort of compassion to you. Yeah, and it's mainly due to some sort of conflict. But somehow they want to collaborate. Or they very well could have been collaborating with others to bring conflict to you. Anything else? Yeah, Knight of Swords. There's no guessing game. Specifically with this Capricorn, there's no guessing game anymore. You see it the way that it is. You see it the way that it's showing up. Yeah, you're definitely walking away from this energy. This energy doesn't pertain to you anymore. It's not in alignment with who you are. You're recognizing that it wasn't serving you and you're walking away. Emotionally, psychologically, energetically. There's a Queen of Wands here in the reverse. She's a very vindictive, particular person. I think she had something to do with this karmic energy, and quite possibly with this cusp person, to bring you a bunch of destruction, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Something about a 10 of Cups, something about a wish fulfillment. They didn't want you having a wish fulfillment. And now they're in regret for what they've done, what they've said. Something to do with the Queen of Cups. It could be a Cancer, Libra, no, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, feminine. What else we got here, Spirit? What else do we got here? Yeah, King of Swords. Somebody wasn't nurturing their truth. They're being very vindictive, very cold with their words. And they weren't being honest, not even with themselves. They weren't being honest with anyone. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles here, so there very well could be Capricorn wanting to change their tune. They're all hung up on what they've done and their choices. Something to do with an Emperor, so this very well could be an Aries that they did this to. 8 of Swords. This Emperor knows exactly what's going on now. They've been brought up to speed with the whole situation. About how people were throwing rocks and hiding their hands. And now they're... Yeah. They've regretted what they've come out with. They're regretting their actions. Knight of Wands. Now they want to come forward with some sort of new intention, new idea, a new passionate beginning, quite possibly. They want to collaborate and allow you to walk away from something. What else? Yep, 7 of Cups. They're quite obsessed. Quite obsessed. It's giving me tunnel vision. They're obsessed with you, whoever you are. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of Capricorn energy here. There's definitely some sort of temptation. There's definitely some sort of addiction or obsession or something regarding dark energy. Yeah, manipulation. The Star. something to do with Aquarius in the reverse. Oh, and a King of Cups in the reverse. So this could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio as well. Being very vindictive, emotionally manipulative. And I'm getting emotionally derogatory as well. And now somebody's standing on business, standing on truth. Somebody wants to tell the truth. Somebody wants to bring the truth forward. Quite possibly about this King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there was some sort of very emotionally debilitating, emotionally, like I'm really feeling emotionally trapped. And we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, being very selfish. And Eight of Swords here. So somebody's all up in their head on what they failed to give. And it's almost kind of giving me this feeling of Nine of Cups in the reverse, that they were more wanting to, I don't know, I'm getting this really, I don't know, disgusting, like a very, very debilitatingly draining kind of karmic energy emotionally. And it was meant to bring some sort of overreaction. Like it was somebody was trying to get you to react, get you to overthink, get you to look unstable. But it's looking as if there's some sort of an awakening, as if you're more than able. And there's some sort of an Ace of Pentacles. There's some sort of new offer coming in. Something about an equal reciprocation due to some sort of betrayal. Because you are nurturing your gifts, you're nurturing your intentions to move forward in a positive light, despite the backlash or betrayal. What's this about the closed-minded muggle? Hey, warrior. Alright, so closed-minded muggle. Somebody's obsessed with ruining your foundation, with ruining your wish fulfillment. So somebody very closed-minded. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini, could be a Libra. They're very closed-minded. They're very obsessed at ruining your wish fulfillment. Thank you, Heather. Anything else about this closed-minded muggle? The King of Wands? It seems like this King of Wands is standing on business because they're looking to get rid of this very manipulative energy, this Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. They're looking to rid themselves of a third-party dynamic that's been very emotionally draining on them. And when the King of Wands shows up in the upright, I show it as the upright. This person is standing on business, and I think this is why people are maybe deceiving them as a closed-minded muggle, because they're they very much stand on business. They stand on their intentions, and they're people that they don't sway. Okay, they don't sway from what they've decided. Okay? Now this could be a Aries, Leo, Sag in regards to this. Maybe they're not seeing eye to eye with you, or that you guys just don't gel. You guys just don't. It's kind of giving me you're not in alignment with each other. And that's okay. Some people aren't, right? But this doesn't mean you need to waste time with these people. Okay? You can just move on, live your life, and yeah. They will meet you at their level and not yours. Don't waste your time. Tell me more. Right. So there's a particular deceptive energy here that's not willing to meet you at your level, or you're not willing to meet them at theirs. Maybe you've been very deceptive, or they've been deceptive, whatever. Put it where it belongs. There's definitely some sort of an emotional walking away. There's an ending. And there's a page of pentacles. So there's some sort of an offer of stability. Maybe they're overthinking it because the Fool came in reverse. But it was kind of sort of on its side. So they very well could be overthinking on how they can end some sort of strife and be able to walk away, I'm hearing, unscathed due to some sort of lies and deception. Yeah, somebody wants an equal reciprocation, an equal give and take. Maybe there's a death and a rebirth here. Somebody wants to start over. We got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right, so I get a feeling that there very well could be some sort of slow offer coming in. It's kind of like they're waiting for divine timing. They're waiting for the right time to come in. But somebody's feeling left out of the cold, and they're gaining a new value, a new foundation, a new footing. And maybe this is why it's taking so long for them to come in. Okay? Now, we do have the Empress in reverse. So this very well could be somebody that's looking to destroy something. And maybe that's why they're not wanting to come in at your level, or you're not willing to meet them at theirs. I get a very deceiving karmic energy with this. And I think that they're realizing that they can't compete where they don't compare. Okay? And they've tried. They've tried. It's almost giving me the fact that they're mocking you. Or you're mocking them to some degree. Flip it where it goes. But it's like somebody's trying to theoretically wear your skin. They're mocking you. They're trying to be you. They're trying to emulate you. They're trying to use what you use to strive. They're like taking on your personality, thinking that they can get somewhere, and it's really not working out for them. They're being called out as a fraud when you're in this authentic energy. There's Four of Wands here, and there's an Ace of Pentacles. So there very well could be something coming in. I'm really kind of getting with this Knight of Pentacles. They didn't want to come in with this offer, but they kind of had no other choice but to come in with this offer. Like they're being ordered to come in with this offer, I'm getting. And I'm getting retribution as well. It's to even out the scales. Yeah. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's almost as if they're coming in to break your heart. The whole idea was to break your heart. And I'm really getting a karmic energy here. Air sign. Karmic air sign energy. Yeah. Injustice. And this was their wish fulfillment, to bring injustice and basically shatter your heart. This was their whole point. This could be an Aquarius, or this could have been an Aquarius dealing with the karmic Gemini, or Libra, because justice is Libra as well, but a karmic Libra. Three of Pentacles as well in the reverse. So there's definitely some sort of sabotage going on. I could be talking to a starseed that could be dealing with karmic jealous energy. And it very well could be that the fact that you're shining light on particular situations, this is why they're coming up against you in group form to take you out and dim your light and bring you some sort of heartbreak and injustice. And this is their wish fulfillment to do so. It makes them feel whole by ruining your life. Which is a dark and sadistic energy. Like, air signs, you gotta give your fucking heads a shake. Specifically the karmic ones. Yeah, they worked really hard on this to bring about this for themselves. Ten of Cups in reverse. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, we got the Knight of Cups. Someone coming in very vindictive, very manipulative energetically. And they were basically coming in just to walk away. They weren't going to stay long. This is the epitome of wishy-washy, but vindictive. They literally come in to break your fucking heart. On purpose. They wanted to ruin you. This is why you karmics need to fucking give your heads a shake. And understand the only thing that you're gonna do is put yourself in a very bad predicament. This is why I'm constantly saying on my channel that you need to heal. Okay? And I'm glad I'm doing this karmic energy first, because I want to get out of this energy very soon. I don't want to have to ever deal with this shit again. You need to heal, because you're not helping the world. You're creating more of a demise. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You are the reason why our world is in such shambles right now. I hope you're fucking happy. Alright, I left the divine masculine, divine feminine for last. Can I get some messages for my divine masculine feminines? There's something you don't see coming. For my divine masculine, divine feminine air signs, please, let's talk about the divine ones now. The karmics need to be put in a fucking straitjacket at this point. And if you think if you feel offended or if you feel triggered by what I'm saying tonight, maybe it's something for you to reflect on. Maybe it's something that you need to meditate on to rise above, okay? You have a right to live in that divine energy, but if you choose to stay karmic, it's nobody's fault but your own, okay? Divine masculine, divine feminine, air signs, please. Okay, so there very well could be some sort of emotions coming to the surface. You're kind of pondering as to how you might deal with this. You might need help unpacking these particular emotions, or maybe you need help healing through particular situations. I am available. You're more than welcome to, hit me up in the DMs and we can unpack this to try to get you on a better road to recovery. But I do see there's a lot of emotions coming to the surface, and it's something that you might not see coming, okay? This is going to help you release these burdens. This is why it's coming to the surface, okay? And you need to kind of stand in your power. Now, this might come up just out of the blue. This might come at you and haunt you from the past. It could be a lot of different things, okay? There could be a lot of illusions, a lot of, I don't know. I'm really getting more emotions coming to the surface because of the moon, rather than illusions. We've got the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor sitting out here, and this is about you taking your power back from your trauma. Okay, we've all dealt with trauma at some point in our life. But if we continue to sit and dwell, we're not helping each other. We're not helping ourselves. Okay, and one of the biggest things here is courageous healing. Okay, and it's not an easy ask to look within yourself and to face your demons. It's not an easy ask. Okay, and this is, and I'm really kind of glad that it's come out like this in the cards, because this is how you step into your divine energy. You don't have to stay in that karmic energy, air signs. Okay, there's still hope for you. There's always hope for you, even as dark as it gets. There's always hope. But you have to see that hope, you have to feel that hope within yourself first. And if you want your outer world to start to change, to be more balanced, you need to work within yourself first. So once you start changing and recalibrating and transmuting and balancing out your inner world, your outer world starts to change. It has no other choice. And every sign of the zodiac deserves healing. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care where you've been. I don't care what you've had to deal with. There's healing available to you. okay? It's not an easy ask. Facing your demons, facing your darkness, facing your shadow is not an easy task. It takes courage. And you deserve to feel love again, even for yourself. So this is about taking your power back. This is about standing in your power. I'm on here, I'm reading energy. Okay? If you pertain to the energy that I read, reflect on it. I'm not here to hate on you. And quite frankly, I've released hate out of my body. And it was the best thing that I ever did. And if I can do it, with all the pain and all the suffering that I've had to deal with in my existence, if I can do it, so can you. I no longer hold any grudges towards anyone. I've released it. I've given it to the divine. I've left it to the divine. I let the divine deal with it. It's out of my hands. The ability to take your power back and empower yourself through this, what can you learn from all the trauma that you've went through? How can you speak out in a way that's going to benefit other people rather than tear them apart? How can you transmute the pain and the suffering into power, into strength? These are the big questions that you need to ask yourself. And when you're dwelling on your pain and your suffering, put your fucking warrior boots on. Stop dwelling in the pile of shit. Step up and step out of it. Clean yourself off and release yourself from it once and for all. You deserve peace. You deserve love. You are enough. You always have been. You always will be, no matter who you are. The moment you take your power back is the moment everything changes. The moment you no longer harbinger or hold on to any grudges or pain or hate or lower frequency energy is the moment you start to rise into that divine energy. And I can't wait for that to happen for you. I'm excited for you if that was to happen for you. I'm rooting for you. I would like to celebrate with you to know that you found healing within yourself. It's not easy, but it's worth it. I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Dealing with my own demons. Dealing with my own pain. It takes courageous healing. It's not for the faint of heart. If you need help unpacking this, I'm available. Hook up with a coaching session through Hipsy. Okay? All right, let's look into the vibe. We're done with the karmic energy now. Okay? What's the overall vibe for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What is the overall vibe? For my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius. What do we got? Okay, so you don't want to play the lust game anymore. You're kind of on the fence as to whether or not you want to leave lust behind and maybe work into some sort of divine love. You don't want to wait, you don't want to run anymore. You're done at trying to escape. You're done being in denial. You don't want to make excuses anymore. You're wanting to come out of a time of separation. You're done ghosting or being ghosted. You don't want to be in a divorce. You don't want to end something. Somebody's broken. Somebody's having nightmares. Somebody's facing failures. They're pretty shattered at this time. We got sip and gossip. They're not taking into pertain of the gossip and the rumors. Or maybe they're not taking accountability for it. I don't know. Geminis tend to be a little bit more gossipy than anybody else. But anyway. Toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. Alright. So maybe you're recognizing that maybe you were the toxic one. You could very well be that you're maybe just incompatible with people. And maybe you're just trying to maybe get new friends. That's what Spirit's saying. I'm going to turn this lust card upside down because you guys deserve love, okay? You deserve to have that relationship that, you know, that stands the test of time. Somebody doesn't want to procrastinate anymore. They don't want to delay anything now. They want to come out of hiding or out of separation. Hopeless, loss, depressed, suicide. They're coming out of a time of darkness. You very well could be. I'm really getting remorse. I'm really getting regret because you ended up getting sucked in with a bunch of karmics, third parties, haters. It's like you were lied to by a particular third party that was an actual hater. And I'm really kind of getting the fact that, you know, somebody ruined your relationship by being that third party, by being that hater. Okay, a lesson learned. You know, there was some sort of lesson learned here. Yeah, you might have felt trapped, not knowing how to deal with something, no options, unforgiveness. Maybe you're dealing with that with a particular person. Somebody doesn't want to forgive you for what you've done. And you kind of took them out of a position of being settled, of being secure and wealthy. They're no longer in this established kind of energy anymore. Or, I don't know, it's very karmic energy. What's the deal? Tell me more. Yeah, somebody's stressed out. They're all worried about the fact that maybe they took too much time with some sort of love affair. Yeah, this definitely was not a fun experience dealing with these karmics. Finding out the truth, finding out you were swindled, finding out you were lied to. Something about your soulmate. Somebody ruined, like I said, somebody ruined some sort of twin flame romantic partner. Yeah, Archangel Michael very well could have been preventing somebody from being harmed. There very well could have been divine intervention. You might have gotten some sort of downloads There's some sort of information. You might have had some sort of dreams. Now the glow up in the reverse is karmics and toxic. So there was definitely something going on here regarding somebody's glow up, somebody's rise, somebody trying to create a business. It was something to do with that. But Archangel Michael said no. To hell to the no. And divine intervention ensued. Somebody's burnt out, burdened, and empty. Maybe that's what they wanted this person to be. Because it's emphasizing the Archangel Michael protecting someone from getting burned out or burdened or empty. With the fact that their glow up and their new opportunity, thwarting their new opportunities or a new career or successful business. Yeah, somebody wasn't mentoring, somebody was not using their wisdom, they were not giving back, they were taking, take. They were siphoning energies, what it's looking like. Yeah, somebody was daydreaming, thought they could do what they were doing and not be stopped, and then here they ended up getting blocked out. There's definitely some sort of delusions. They were daydreaming. I'm really kind of getting that they were trying to materialize or manifest an ending. With this particular person, maybe you were trying to manifest them to be paranoid from moving forward, but this was blocked. And recharge is something that you're unable to let go of. So you might be very well getting haunted because of all this karmic energy now. Take it how it resonates. Leave what doesn't. Again, flip the roles as you need. By the way, I just want to say thank you for the super chats, super thanks, super stickers, all the support that has been happening over the course of the year. I'm very greatly appreciated of all of the support from my members and my supporters. You are literally my checkmate. You are part of my family. Okay. Put them there. What do I want to do next? Okay. Sure. Alright, so I'm gonna be with the animal whispers here. I think. Is that what it is? Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Alright, I'm just going to do a 5 stack of these, so take it as it resonates, okay? This is for my Geminis, Libras, Aquarius, or cross watchers dealing with them. You could have, very well could have these in your chart as well. Okay, right off the get, what I'm getting here is that you've had to play a facade for so long. You've had to play this masked person for so long in order to appease other people that it's just become second nature. And some of you, I feel you've lost the ability to see yourself for who you are, authentically. And it's been very difficult for you to step into your authenticity because you don't really exactly know what that looks like. And it's kind of held you back from really stepping into your own authority. Okay? And I'll tell you right now, it starts with love. And it's interesting that the deer and the love card is showing up right in the middle. Okay? And it's kind of giving me a feeling like you've been arguing with yourself, similar like the twins. They can't seem to make up their mind with Gemini. But once they do, they make up their mind. It is what it is. But then once they've made up their mind, they've made their decision, they've executed their action, they sit there and they kind of sit and they wonder, did I make the right decision? And then sometimes these decisions, they kind of play on your head, play on your mind, play on your conscience and your heart, and it puts you into this bitter karmic energy of resentment, of regret, of pain, of sadness, because maybe you acted out of haste, right? Because you really don't know exactly who to stand up as, because you're dealing with two different sides of yourself, if we're dealing with Gemini. Libras, you are, in the essence, you're trying to create some sort of balance, and it's very difficult for you to do when you're trying to assimilate to everyone else's needs, right? And I'm getting a lot of people-pleasing energy with this particular situation, okay? So, you know, a lot of Geminis are very young souls. They come in as a young soul, right? Because they need to learn the duality of experience. So a lot of it is learning about what karmic energy is all about, what divine energy is all about, finding out what the difference is between the two. All right? So Gemini is ultimately a very young soul energy. Okay? They're very free, they don't really think about much. They just go with it, right? They kind of just go with the status quo. They're easy breezy, beautiful cover girls. Now, you're really having to guard yourself, because when you guys love wholeheartedly. You usually put both feet in, right? And you love hard. You're not one to just pussyfoot around, so to speak. Okay? Now, this whole idea of you being very shallow, very surface level, it's because you're guarding your heart. And it very well could represent the fact that you've been hurt so much in your past. Okay? Partially, it's due to your indecision and your inability to be assertive. It's either you're aggressive or passive. It's a passive-aggressive kind of situation rather than just being consistently assertive. Okay? So it's really about finding out how you can love yourself for change. And finding that love within you. Finding that love in other people and recognizing what kind of plane of existence are you on consciously and wholeheartedly within yourself. The ability to guard your heart and only share that with those that share their love and their heart with you. Okay, when it's surface level, keep it surface level. But when someone wants to go deeper with you, allow that deepness to happen. Because you very well could be holding yourself away from something beautiful. Okay? Allow the people that are coming in and out of your life to show you who they are. Ultimately. If someone is actually being genuine with you, you're going to find out. You're going to know it. You're going to see it. So allow them to be genuine. And you be genuine with them. There's an equal reciprocation there. And then there's not having to be a passive-aggressive energy there. Okay? And by loving yourself and by loving those around you, This is the beginning of your foundation of being in your authentic version of yourself. It starts with you. It starts within you. Okay? Let's get the next level. Yeah. It's possibly recognizing you have a higher calling and you stepping into that. Sometimes it can be very scary stepping into that, especially if you don't know what that looks like. We got the lion with the higher calling. We've got the dragonfly in the reverse with magic. We've got the pathfinder in reverse with the wolf. And we've got personal choice out here, clarifying the guardian and the young soul. So what I'm getting here is that the reason why you're not able to step into this authentic version of yourself and be assertive is because there's some sort of higher calling that's been calling you and you're not picking up the call. You're letting it go to voicemail. You're tuning it out. It's like giving me a feeling of like, you don't believe in this. You're not believing in what's being told to you. You're pushing it down. You're pushing it out. You're not allowing it to become you. And when you go try to be going through life without believing in any type of magic, you'll lose out on the miracle. Do you realize your very essence of life is made of magic? Do you realize the very beat of your heart is magic? If it wasn't the magic that's within your heartbeat, you would not exist. And I think the moment that you realize that is the moment your whole life is going to change. Because once you allow that magic into your life will be forever changed. Forever. But the ability to allow that magic in is to believe in yourself, to believe in the love that is very much within you, and very much wanting to radiate outwards into the world. But if you fail to see that within yourself, within your self-worth, and your self-respect, and your own integrity, your own sovereignty as a human being on this planet, you've been brought into this plane of existence to learn and to experience, and to see and to feel and to smell and to taste and to speak and to share and to sing and to love. And if you're keeping yourself away from that and you're keeping yourself closed off from that, how are you supposed to step into your inner calling? How are you supposed to step into the magic? How are you supposed to step into this love? How are you supposed to be able to step into your authenticity? By disqualifying and discrediting the magic, you do not see the pathway in front of you. And this is why there's a lot of you that are stuck right now. Because you're failing to see the magic and the miracles that are about to happen in your life. You're diminishing the magic before it can even work miracles. You're diminishing the magic before it can even materialize, to show you what it's all about. And I do believe a lot of air signs, you're more along the lines of, I need to see it to believe it. Otherwise, it's not real. And I guarantee that that's been grilled into your head your whole life. And to the ones that know on the contrary to that, the fact that you need to believe in the miracle to receive the miracle. You need to believe in the magic in order to receive the magic. You need to believe in yourself. You need to love yourself. Because that's where the magic resides. And by you not making that personal choice to step forward into that, you're doing this to yourself. Nobody else. It's nobody else's fault but yours. The magic and the miracles of the divine can heal you from the inside out. But the only thing you need to do is give it a chance. And it will literally change your life. I've got full-on goosebumps, my whole body right now. Okay? What's the next level? Not only do you fail to see the magic, you fail to have the protection. Are you going through a lot of crazy shit right now? You just open your eyes and you're opening your eyes to chaos. You go out the door and you're dealing with chaos. You get into your car and you're driving and you're dealing with chaos on the road. You get to your job and you're dealing with chaos at work. You go to your family member, go to visit family, and there's all absolute chaos everywhere. Chaos is resulted and seeded from your inner environment. So if you're chaotic inside, your whole worldview and your whole reality is going to be chaotic in itself. This is what makes us magical manifestors. This is what makes us the ability to create our reality. But how we hold ourselves within as a temple or as a karmic chaotic battle will materialize in the physical. So this goes down to the pain and the suffering that we hold on to. It will materialize in your body as a cancer, as a rash, as a breakout. It'll come out as Crohn's with your insides where there's no balance within your insides. It'll create an acid reflux about your body. And it's all because of the shit that we choose to hold on to within ourselves that materialize within our body and within our reality. It's up to you to change that, nobody else. And when you're not making that personal choice to step into that, you have nobody to blame but yourself. I think a lot of you need to start speaking. You need to start speaking up. Because a lot of you are holding shit to yourself. You're not speaking up. You're keeping it to yourself. A lot of the pain that you've had to deal with in your life, you hold it inside. It's almost like you're hoarding it inside. You're not releasing it. By speaking up, by speaking it into existence, you're at least making it real. You're giving it tangible energy, even if you're talking to yourself. Go for a walk by yourself in the woods and talk. Talk to the woods if you have to. Release it to Mother Nature. Release it to the beach. Write it in the sand and let the waves take it. The fact that you're keeping it in and the fact that you're not speaking up, maybe you're not getting the help. Maybe you don't feel you deserve to get help. Maybe the help that you're receiving isn't in alignment with who you are. So you need to go out in search of something that would be more in alignment with what you're trying to do. But I really get this feeling that you've been doing this all on your own, that you really haven't been getting any type of help from anyone, because you're having a hard time even trusting anyone. Okay, and you're kind of having this feeling that you're going to rely on yourself. You don't have to rely on anybody else because nobody's there that you can trust. And I guarantee you right now that that's so far from the truth. There are people that you can trust. And again, if you need to unpack something, I am available for coaching sessions. Okay? Check out the description box below for the details. Yeah, we got the mystic coming out. You're debating whether or not you actually have gifts or not. Is this a gift or is this not a gift? Is this what this is? Is this... You're questioning everything. You're overthinking it. I'm getting the Fool in reverse. You're overthinking it. Because the mystic was on its side. And when it showed out earlier, it was almost in reverse. Okay, so this is a lot about you believing in yourself to begin with. For you to actually believe in the magic that is you. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. I've got full-on goosebumps. What do we got going on? Next. Yeah, you're feeling trapped, and I wonder fucking why. Welcome in, Wendy. It's been a while. I hope you're well. I just came across one of your comments there. I think you sent $2 and a $2 there a couple months back. Thank you again for that. But you're feeling trapped right there because you're feeling you're having to do it all on your own, and you don't. You never did. And to the particular Geminis that are in my vicinity, in my energy, that's been, you know, you could have very well come to me to speak with me. You could have trusted me with the pain. You could have trusted me with what you're going through, because I could have helped you unpack it. But there's quite a few vindictive Geminis that are in my energy. They would have rather been vindictive and try to rip me apart than actually allow me to help you. And this is how fucking stubborn you are. And you have nobody to blame but yourself as to why I walked away. I tried numerous times to help you. I tried to open up the table for you to be able to speak with me. I held compassion for you. I held love for you in my heart. But you took it as me trying to pry into your life. I was trying to help you release this pain, to release you from the entrapment of your pain and your suffering. So to sit there and be vindictive and try to ruin my job and ruin what I'm trying to build here, that's on you. And this is why you're receiving karma for what you've done. This is why things are not working out for you. Because I gave it to the divine, and the divine is at the helm now. I walked away, I washed my hands of it, because I was spinning my wheels. When someone offers their heart and their compassion to you, at least have enough integrity to either say yes or no. And leave it at that. I'm not a vindictive person. I'm not out here hating on you. I'm hating on the fucking karmic energy that you can release at any time. You can rise above this karmic energy at any time you want. Confirmation. I'm not here to hate on you. I'm not here to rip you apart. Let's get that straight. And yeah, over the last bunch of months, I really haven't had very good energy with the air signs. I've known more karmic air signs than divine air signs. And it's a shame. It's a real shame. But it's the fact that you're not taking into consideration the personal choices that you have to heal. You'd rather invent a new story or a new person or a new mask to wear rather than being your authentic self. And this is what keeps you trapped. You're going around lying to people about certain people. The revealer of truth in the reverse. Okay? You're definitely not singing. You're trying to walk around with some sort of grace. You're trying to gain some sort of abundance. You're trying to be a visionary, but you can't do that when you're not in your authenticity. You can't do that when you're not willing to work on yourself. You can't do that when you don't love yourself. Because not only are you going astray yourself, but you're not allowing anyone else to find a pathway either. And it shows here as well. You're not finding any pathway, and this is why you remain stuck. Because you're not stepping into that higher calling that is calling to you. You're letting it go to voicemail. It starts with you. It starts within you. It takes accountability of your own. Now, raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. The horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free, at least it can be. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Polar bear, mystic. I read this one earlier. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. If only you would believe it. Snow leopard, self-reliance. You're strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Lynx, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Protection, which was upside down. Sea turtle. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Persevere, and you will succeed. You have everything that you need to be protected and happy. So step into it. When you step into your divine energy, you are divinely protected. So if you're frightened for going through the pain and the suffering and all that and sorting through it, okay, know that you will be protected through that. And most of the shit that you're digging into, you've already dealt with it once already. So it's not like something's going to pop out and surprise you. Everything that you're going to be dealing with, you know your monsters. You know the demons that you're going to be facing. Allow them to bubble up to the surface and deal with one at a time. And pace yourself. You don't have to deal with it all in one night. It's not done over a night. It's not done over a weekend. It's not even done over a month time. Sometimes this takes years to get through, depending on what you've been through. It's an ongoing healing process. But as you heal it, and the deeper you go, you'll find that the deeper you go, okay, the deeper demons that you deal with within yourself, these deeper demons are usually attached to these other lesser demons that crowd everything. Okay? Instead of getting distracted by these lesser demons, you go deep. You put your fucking scuba gear on, or you get a fucking submarine, and you go deep into your subconscious, and you go deep, 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 deep into the dark depths of it, and you deal with the bigger ones. And as you deal with those bigger ones, these lesser demons disappear. They're a figment of the past because you dealt with the root rather than just trimming the plant down. You literally dug up the root. Okay, this is why you need courage. Because some of this stuff is so deeply rooted within your subconscious that it holds you back. It keeps you from your magic. It keeps you from believing in the magic. And I had like close to 36 people, and I see that I've had a bunch drop out. I must be triggering them. They're not willing to deal with it just yet. And that's okay. It's all about personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? And what wisdom do they share? These are good questions to ask yourself. Embrace these qualities. We've got the wolf, pathfinder. In releasing your past and starting a new journey, you are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So by you not, and the Pathfinder was in reverse. So by you not releasing, by you not dealing with the pain and the suffering, okay, you're not able to step into this new journey. And this is why you remain stuck. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. I'm giving you the cheat sheet as to how you can deal with it. Dig deep, dig with your root issues, and the plants will dissipate. And you will find your pathway. It's a guarantee. I will put money on it. Dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past The magic of nature is in me, and I am brilliant, and I am blessed. By courageously dealing with your demons, your past lets go of you. And I'll tell you right now, that's the best part. Okay? That's the best part. When you finally deal with and you face those darker demons, the deeper demons, they eventually release themselves from you. Because you're facing them. You're no longer scaring them. You're no longer scared of it. Which it no longer holds you back. So by embracing your transformation and courageously healing, it gives the chance for the magic to do its thing in your life. We got the lion higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. It's all within you. It's always been within you. Stop looking outside of yourself for the liquid courage, for the different substances to numb your pain. Your pain is meant to be felt for a particular reason, so that way you understand what it feels like. Stop apologizing, Max. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with these by your side, with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love and awaken my intuition and guide me. Dear love, be gentle with yourself. Do you hear that? Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things and acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Cougar, assertive. In silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed, even with a little chip out the top. And we're ending this here with a penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. And for fuck's sakes, just be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else. Just be yourself. And this goes back to the fact of you stepping into your authenticity. This goes back to the fact that you don't have to mask. Okay. I'm going to do 3 different dragon cards. One for Gemini, one for Libra, one for Aquarius. Okay. We got the Emerald Dragon. It brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax. You are safe. I'm going to tell you right now, going into your subconscious, into your feelings, into your mind, into your heart, going within, will not kill you. Okay? It's not going to kill you. And if you ask your spirit guides, if you ask angels, if you ask your dragons to protect you, they will. That's absurd, Aiden. Why would I call on dragons? They're not real. Huh? Is that you not believing in the magic again? You first gotta believe in it to see it. It's the same thing as believing in fairies. Have you ever watched Hook? As much as of a PG movie it is, when you don't believe in fairies, a fairy will drop dead somewhere. It's the truth. It's part of legend. And that's why we snap and clap to bring them back. Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance and heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Which one's mine, Aiden? Whichever one you resonated with. Whichever one spoke to your soul. Speaking of souls, let's see what the voice of souls have to say. I'm going to do 3 different timelines. So one timeline could be for Gemini, one timeline can be for Aquarius, and one timeline can be for Libra. Voice of souls. I would like 3 cards each for 3 different timelines to provide a message for my air sign collective, please. Right up the top. And I will be reading from the book tonight. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm going to be reading these all right side up. I'm also going to be reading from the Spirit Guide section. So Gemini, we're going to start with you. You have duality, you have karmic relationship, and you have message of forgiveness from Spirit. This is about forgiving yourself and there very well could be someone else that is beyond the grave that you need to forgive or be forgiven. So spend some time in quiet meditation with this particular person that has passed on, and promote forgiveness within this time and space of moment that you spend. Okay? Duality. Pray tell, where's duality? Duality 38. Too far. Okay. Your spirit guides are saying you may have difficulty understanding your outer situation. There are many unexpected events, and somehow you are always hesitant. You wait for an external sign to make decisions for you because you aren't confident in yourself, or you don't take the first step. This creates inner and outer duality. Understanding that outer duality is a reflection of your inner duality. We are sending you signs through your emotions and feelings, so you may understand that everything comes from you. Don't look outwards, look inwards. You are able to assert yourself, connect to your sacral, don't connect to your ass, that's not what I meant. don't, don't look outward, look inwards. You are able to assert yourself, connect to your sacral chakra, which is your root chakra, close to trust in your feelings and emotions. Okay? You have karmic relationship. $77. Your spirit guides. The next 2 days will be rich for you in signs and important events. You are experiencing an important transition in your energy, emotions, or inner being. You are at a life crossroads, so we invite you to make important choices. We invite you to make these choices on your own. While others can advise you, you are the one who must decide. It's important that you make the decisions. Signs of our presence will be strong in the next 2 days. They may take on different forms. Embrace them with confidence and compassion. We are by your side to help you to be confident in your capabilities of courage and perseverance. And again, a message of forgiveness. So I'm going to read out what it says for the forgiveness card. Hang on. So these are soul connection card messages with the black. This card is here to help you connect to your psychic abilities. Take a moment to visualize the card. You are invited to receive a message of forgiveness from your soul, your spirit guides, or an entity that may have passed on. Write down what you feel. Look at the card for as long as you need, and you are invited to see a message on your own. Beyond the card's description, be confident in yourself. So I will put this up and you can pause it later. Okay? All right, Gemini, I hope that message helped you. Libra, you have reproach, happiness, and submission. 95. Okay, happiness. 23. Okay, and submission. 95. Okay, happiness and reproach. Okay, which is 80. Okay, now I got him. I don't have to look for him again. So, happiness. I'll start with that one. Your spirit guides, everything is already happening. All right, Libra? You are in a forward-moving energy. If you can't see synchronicities yet, know that they'll come quickly. We are sending you signs in the form of outer events, so let yourself be guided. Keep nourishing what is most beautiful in you, and don't try to control things. All you have to do is experience the present moment and be spontaneous. Soon your inner happiness will be carried into your outer life. You will create everything that matters to you. Your wants are in line with your needs, and you are connected to yourself. Everything is falling into place, and everything is beautiful. You can already embrace the fruit of your efforts and bring your projects to life. Reproach. The next 3 weeks are so important. There will be many synchronicities and the pace will be intense. We invite you to be daring and have confidence in yourself, because you will be invited to do many things. You won't be able to concentrate on some things as much as you would like. Don't blame yourself. Indulge yourself. You won't botch these things. You'll have more time later on to finish everything that you started. In the next 3 weeks, you will create new foundations and take an important turn. You have been waiting for this turn for a long time. You have all the strength you need inside you. You have been preparing for this transformation for a long time. And now, you are ready. Connect to your inner strength and be compassionate to just be yourself. Confident and assured. You can do it. You can do anything. And we have submission. Your spirit guides. Part of your energy is trapped in the past. Part of your energy is constantly repeating a situation, event, or relationship which marked you negatively. This is disrupting your heart chakra. You may be looking for answers outside of yourself or among others, but you've already received the answer. You've already received the sign, teaching, or learning that you're looking for. The answer is in your past. While your energy is repeating what you have already experienced, this is not the end. Become aware of what is already present inside you. Everything is there. You only have to see it and integrate it mindfully. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's literally coming out as a confirmation for all of you. Sit in a calm place, alone or with someone else. Connect to your past. Visualize it with confidence and with detachment. You will discover a beautiful treasure inside you, which will help you connect to a new energy of freedom and lightness. And you will be yourself, ready for new adventures. All right, Libra? So tap into it. Feel through it. You've got this. All right, Aquarius. You have education, you have communication, and you have forgiveness. Education, where are you? Oh. Education, 41. Communication is 35, 35, 41. Okay, 35. $35, $41. And forgiveness. $62. What? Okay, communication, education, communication, and what was the one? I forgot it already. Glitching out, forgiveness. Okay. 62. Okay. So education. Part of you is attached to a single way of contacting us. You may feel that you need a specific ritual to communicate with us. That is not so. You only need to open your heart and speak honestly and sincerely, whether out loud or in a whisper. Is there an echo in here? For fuck's sakes. Practices exist to help you connect to your inner being, but we are always here because you have your free will. We can't decide or act for you, but our presence is strong, and you can get in touch with us through astral journeys. If you need specific signs, we invite you to meditate. It will help you to feel our presence and understand our messages. Create your own ritual. Distance yourself from your old beliefs. You are evolving, and so is your practice. So have confidence in yourself. And forgiveness. Part of you carries a burden connected to your past. There's a guilt inside of you. Part of you feels you don't deserve happiness. Part of you always repeats the same pattern. You may be trying to contact us, and you may feel frustrated at not understanding the messages. But your energies are trapped in the past. So take time to connect to the present moment. Take time to meditate mindfully for here and now. Take time to be fully here. Allow yourself to bring your energies into the present. It will bring you freedom, and it will let you hear the messages and see the signs that we send you. And it will let you get in touch with even yourself. So I hope these messages helped you. From the Voice of Souls. All right, we're going to look into the angel activations, the angelic activations. I'm going to pick 3 out here for you, for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then we're going to get into the higher, the lower arcana of the spirit song and get you a collective message about love, about work, about family. Okay? Dear angels of angelic activations, please bring a message for my air signs, my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarians. Alright, for my Geminis, what do we got? For my Geminis, what angels would like to speak with Gemini? Thank you. For my Libras, what angel would like to speak to my Libras? Okay, no angel for you, Libras. I'm kidding. Let's try again. Alright, we'll keep ya. Alright, Aquarius, what do we got for you? Alright, I'll keep it. They were jumping out at me, so. Alright, Gemini. You have light beings. Energetic shifts. This is a time of healing and change. Old energies are being released from your world. This isn't a call to discard traditions, but to reflect on what you have learned and how you can grow. You are being called to be open and aware of new information that is being revealed to you, for it is pivotal for all of this new phase of your journey. Your activation, I create space for learning new. Oh, thank you so much. Marie, you're awesome. Takes one to know one, you know. Right, Max? Thank you, warrior. Welcome in, Cynthia. All right, Libra. Holy amethyst, you are the light. You have a light within you, and this light will never go out. Whenever you face darkness, this brilliance has the opportunity to shine. Right now, God and the angels are calling you to switch your light on full. Yes, full blast. Stand in the greatness of your spirit and do not back down, and be the bringer of good that you were meant to be. And make them put on their damn sunglasses. Your activation, I am a light of hope in the world. And Libras, you're the one to bring justice. So step into this. You have every reason to do that. You have every reason to do so. You have what it takes. So claim it. And Aquarius, you have Archangel Haniel coming to visit, and you're getting downloads of intuition. Trust what is coming to you, for the information is absolutely a glimpse of the future. Your psychic gifts are heightened at the moment, and it's essential for you to take the time to record what is coming from within. As a reminder, nothing is set in stone, and therefore, if your intentions change, you can absolutely rewrite what is to come. But you are receiving information that will serve you on your way. Activation, I trust my intuition and psychic gifts. Welcome in, Leo. I'm gonna read from the book because I like what they got coming from the book here, alright? So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully that didn't screw up my audio. Alright. We got light beings. Let's check that out. Come on. Let me turn these over so that way I know what the hell they are. Okay. Haniel? No. Holy? No. Light? No. Okay. Next. Alright, so we got H. Holy Amethyst. Holy Amethyst 64. Haniel, we got 60. And light beings, we've got shit. Hang on. I need a straight edge. Light beings, we got 74. So we got 60, 64, and 74. Okay, so 60. 70, I think. 60, 64, and 74. There we go. Okay. So, all right, so light beings, Gemini. I'm going to read the extra guidance for you. Your energy is being activated. The gifts and knowledge that you've been gained during this lifetime are now becoming apparent. Your ideas, your beliefs, your company, the company that you keep, and the trajectory that you are on are all changing. Don't resist the shifts that are unfolding, for this is the ending of one karmic cycle and the beginning of another. Stay aligned with your vision you are trying to bring into reality. You are here to evolve. Remember this and own it. Okay, so you're creating space to learn something new. So be open to that. All right. Libras, you've got Holy Amethyst, which was, I think, 64. Your extra guidance, you are a light worker. Consider your current situation an opportunity for you to grow. If there are unfavorable energies surrounding you, call in the light of God or the divine and know that angels are willing to work with you and through you. Your life hasn't happened by chance or accident. You have a particularly powerful presence that can facilitate healing and change. Any hesitation you may be experiencing is an unearthing of old beliefs that are now ready to be released once and for all. Trust in yourself and in your light. And Aquarius, you got Haniel. Extra guidance. If you keep having a reoccurring vision of the future that you do not like, you have the opportunity to change what is coming. Psychic abilities are here to help us create and experience the best we can during this lifetime. If the issues you are concerned about is connected to you, it's essential for you to begin changing what you think, feel, and believe will happen. For this will allow you to change the entire outcome. Your gifts are opening up at this time, not only to guide you, but also protect you from any unwanted experience. Claim the life that you want for yourself and those that you love. Okay? So I hope those messages gave you a little bit of insight. I'm going to look into the sacred feminine, and then I'm going to get into my spirit song collective. Sacred feminine, Mary Magdalene. What do we got for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do you got for my air signs? What do we got for Gemini, Libra? I'll take it. And Aquarius. Thank you. Come on. Where are you? You're here somewhere. There we are. So Gemini, you've got mythic reality. Something is causing you concern at present because you're viewing the situation from only one perspective. Look with an open heart and mind, and you may see a positive side also exists. Things may very well turn in your favor if you let go of preconceived ideas and rigid views. There are at least two perspectives from which to view every situation. What you see at present is only part of the picture. Often, what seems real to us may not necessarily be what is actually occurring. The true purpose of many of life's events is often unclear because of our false assumptions, fears, and misconceptions. There is no need for concern. Just allow things to naturally unfold and all will become clear to you. Remember, you may not have the power to change the world or many of the events in your life, but you have the power to change your perception of them. All becomes clear when I view it from a higher perspective. Libra. Okay. You have eternal embrace. Everything in the universe consists of complementary opposites, so there's no point in wishing that everyone around you was more like you. Accept this universal truth, and you'll avoid further disappointment. Every time that you identify a quality in another that you don't like, pause for a moment and identify that same quality within you. If you have identified that quality in others, then it's sure to exist also in you. If you can't see it within yourself, it is simply because you have repressed that quality. Every quality you think you possess comes with an opposite quality attached to it. You can't have one without having the other. So read and reflect on the following sets of qualities or feelings listed on the next page several times each day as you go. You may want to add more qualities. Slowly reflect on each one until you are able to see each of these qualities within yourself. When you're able to own and love each one equally, you will have made a major breakthrough, which leads to a newfound sense of balance and well-being. And I'll put these qualities in this page up so that way you can pause it for later. If it's backwards, I'm sorry. But you should be able to zoom in and look at it at a mirror. I don't know. But either way, that's what you got, Libra. And Aquarius, you got gratitude. All right. If you're struggling to make ends meet, Aquarius, or experiencing challenging times in your career or business, you may overcome the present difficulty through gratitude. Stop dwelling on what you think is missing and be grateful for all that you already have. There is so much in your life to be grateful for, and it is through gratitude that the universe showers you with blessings. There is no need for negativity and fear, for this only serves to block the universal stream of abundance from flowing through. Have faith and be grateful. Focus on that which is positive, and all will be resolved soon. You may expect a positive outcome over the coming 3 months. I give thanks for all the blessings in my life. I give thanks for all the abundance in my life, and I am always safe. All right, air signs. It's now come to the time where we will look into the higher arcana as a foundation to the reading, and I will be clarifying it with the lower arcana. Each of you get a 5 stack to your situation. I hope these messages resonate. You're welcome to switch it through. I'm doing 3 of them. And Spirit's kind of just having me go with the flow, because I tend to mix in a lot of the relationship, business, or family or friends or whatever. I integrate it into it, so I'm not necessarily going to do a specific business reading, whatever else. If you want to get a business reading or a more personalized reading on yourself, you can more than happy to reach out to me on Hipsy. Okay, the link is in the description. So I will do 3 different readings here to go with, and I don't know, roll with whichever one resonates. All right. Collectively, there's definitely going to be some new beginnings, and just in time for spring. Okay? So we're going to look into this. Maybe we should do new beginnings. What's new beginning? Yeah. What new beginnings are coming? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. I'll do that. So what new beginnings does Gemini have? And let's clarify it. Okay? What new beginnings does Gemini have to look forward to? Come on. Okay. Yikes. One more? Okay. All right. Right off the bat, we have High Priestess in reverse. We've got the Hermit in reverse. We've got the World in reverse. We got the Hangman in reverse. And we have Justice. Geminis. Did you hear any words that I said prior to this? Because it's looking like you're not wanting to complete a cycle. And by you not completing this cycle, it's going to give you no other choice but to have some sort of a great awakening. You're going to have no other choice but to see something from a different perspective. This is something that you're failing to see. You're not allowing your intuition to guide you with this. You're not allowing the sacred knowledge within you to guide you through this. It's like you're shutting it down. It's almost as if you don't want to come out of hermit mode. You don't want to come out of this energy, but it's giving you no other choice. And it's almost kind of giving a feeling that you're having to come out of hiding. Because you know that if you don't come out of hiding, you're not being able to end this cycle. Which you not ending this cycle is going to bring in a huge awakening. You're going to have no other choice but to see it from a different perspective. It's almost like you're forcing it. And the truth it's going to piss you off, no doubt, but it's going to eventually set you free. Okay, what do we got for lower arcana to clarify this? We got the Seven of Feathers reversed, so there's definitely some sneaky business. We've got the Nine of Crystals reversed. Okay. Man, you got yourself in a major pickle there, Gemini. I gotta move this over. Hang on. What's the scoop? Tell me more, tell me more. Aw, thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go, Sarah. Thank you, Wendy. So graciously accepted and appreciated. Sacred Scribes would be a beautiful one for angel numbers. It's usually the one that pops up first when you search for angel numbers. Yeehaw. Thank you so much, Wendy. That was beautiful of you to gift a membership tonight. What do we got next? Okay. 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 I'm going to just throw them all out here, and then I'll go from there. Then I have the full message here for you. Come on. Come on, Spirit. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't want to be sitting here shuffling all night. Not pushing you, but let's go. Thank you. All right. So, Geminis, let's see what you've got here. All right, so with what you do not see coming, there's definitely some sort of sneaky energy. Seven of Swords, 10 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles. I do see something coming back to balance. I do see some sort of ending of a situation. There's definitely some sort of transformation. And due to your dedication and progress, things are going to balance out. Okay, you're going to be able to optimize the situation overall. Now the Hermit, you coming out of your comfort zone. This is coming out of a comfort zone of being reliant on other people's energy. I really see a lack of abundance within your stability and a requirement of feeding off of other people's energy. That is going to be no more. There's definitely something about being up in your head. It's kind of like being left alone to your own devices, which once you recalibrate what your purpose is and once you recalibrate your inner world, things are going to change for you. It's such a better way. Some of the cycles that you're having a hard time with is because of this dependence on energy and finances with other people. Having to depend on other people for some sort of something. With this cycle not ending, this is giving you it's really kind of giving you the ability to show how you're persevering and how you can fine-tune your abilities, okay? The learning is in the happening is what's coming to me, okay? Now, a lot of this will require a lot of courage and you to find some sort of a solution to make right. And this takes a lot of courage to create this kind of sustainability. Now, this is eventually going to allow you to transition and see the insight to move forward, and you're going to be able to move forward with this. After these cycles are finalized and finished, you're going to be able to move on. But I think it's something that you're not able to, the cycle will not close until you deal with what's at hand regarding your inner world. You need to create a peaceful inner world in order to change the outer world, right? And until you do that, it's not going to happen. So I do see there with the Hanged Man, you're having a bit of an awakening. You're having to, you're kind of being forced through this awakening. It's like it's not letting up. It seems to be throwing you for a loop. But you're going to come out on top with this. But I think a lot of this you were lying to yourself. You didn't have a lot of mental clarity as to what was actually happening to you. And it's almost kind of giving me that there wasn't really a foundation that you were standing on that was adequate for you. And I think this is what had you all up in your head and kind of feeling trapped. Once you're finished going through this transition, which isn't going to be easy, there will be justice. But you have to be open to the change. You have to be open to the wisdom. You have to be open to the transition. Okay? But it does show you standing on business, standing on intention, standing on a new way of looking, a new perspective. Okay? Finding the optimism within your existence. Finding a new understanding and a new way of looking at your intuition and your inner world. But this transition is definitely needed for you to progress and for you to move forward. And this is a lot about being honest with yourself and stepping into your authenticity. Stop with the mask wearing. You don't need to wear a mask. You can be your ultimate authentic self. After you heal a little bit of the resentment and the pain that you're feeling, yeah, because I feel like you've been lying to yourself so you don't have to feel the pain. You've just been pushing it and pushing it down, thinking that, okay, I just keep pushing this away and I don't look at it and everything will be fine. Well, no, it'll, not that I'm wishing this on you, but if you keep pushing it down deep, then you're going to have to dig deeper to get it. And I don't want this to materialize or manifest into some sort of cancer or a debilitating illness, because it will. If you continue lying to yourself and you don't deal with it head on, apply it directly to the forehead. If you don't deal with this head on, then it's not going to really be fruitful for you. You're going to stay in this rut. You're not going to finish this overall this transition. You're not going to be able to celebrate if you're not going to do the work. And nobody can do the work for you. Right? You have to do this on your own. This is a soul journey. This is for you and no one else. Okay? Pain pushes until vision pulls. Yeah. Very good way of looking at that, Marine. Yeah. All right. So Gemini, I hope that message helped you. Sweet dreams, Whispers. All right, Libra. Let's see what you got going on for you. Libra. Spirit, can we let's go. I want 3 more. 3 more cards. Thank you. Can I get 2 more? Thank you. I'll take it. Wild. All right, Libra, you have Magician, you have Justice, you've got Transformation in reverse, you've got the Sun in reverse, and the Star in the upright. So you very well could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with another Libra. You could be dealing with a Leo, quite possibly. Scorpio, quite possibly. Let's check out the higher arcana. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sure. 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 Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go right now. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go right now. You might be having problems with your bowels. I don't know. I don't know why that's coming to be, but... Oh, okay. One was hiding. Can I get a top card? Can I get a cap card? Is there any others in here that has got a double? Doesn't feel like it. No? Okay. Can I get a cap card? Pretty please, Spirit. Maybe with the cherry on top and some whipped cream? For my Libras? No cap card for you. Sorry. Alright, try one more time. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'll take it. Ah, 3 of crystals. That's a nice one. So Libra, right when you think you're going to do it all alone, you have people coming in to collaborate with you. Okay, but I think this is kind of given the feeling that you're going to have to do some work on your own. Okay? But there's definitely some sort of collaboration coming in to help you out. There's going to be some sort of something here that's going to kind of rebalance things for you. Okay, so let's widen the spectrum here. Let's see. Just so I can see the other cards, because we got some reverse, so I just want to make sure. The 6 of shells, okay. The 9 of feathers, and the 5 of acorns. So I do see some sort of recognition and reconciliation coming down the pipeline for you. This is about tapping into the magic that is you. I've said this already tonight, okay? And you really need to take this into consideration, really. Because this is where you're going to get your justice through your manifestation. Okay? Now, you very well could be going through a death and a rebirth of yourself. This could very well be a dark night of the soul. Look it up. Christina Lopez here, the Heart Alchemist. She does a lot of good videos here on YouTube for that. You might want to check into that. She's a rad, beautiful, eccentric soul, so you want to check into her anyhow. I totally recommend her videos. But you really need to get in touch with your own magic and your own ability of your willpower and creative abilities, okay? This is about creating your biggest manifestation of your life, right? But you're kind of being left in the dark. You're kind of being left in the dark. You're really not having a lot of joy. You don't really have a lot to work on. You don't have a lot of beautiful memories. What I'm thinking is to kind of latch on to as a happy thought to bring about your manifestations. So again, when I come back to the beginning of our readings earlier this evening about transmuting that pain into power, this is where you find it. Confirmation. Somebody's beeping their horn outside. So you need to transmute the pain that you've experienced into power. This is the only way. A part of this is calling your fucking power back. And the part of this is cutting out the shrapnel, cutting out the drama, cutting out the bullshit out of your life once and for all. Okay? Cutting out all those ties that bind you, that create havoc and overall chaos in your existence. Now we have the 9 of feathers sitting here as well, and the 6 of shells in reverse. So this is about seeing things at face value for what it is. Okay? Seeing, you know, as much as you might have love for somebody, for the things that they do, it's questionable, right? Because if they really, really loved you, they wouldn't do certain things. So seeing it at face value for what it is pretty crucial, right? By that time, you're not allowing yourself to be lied to or deceived or gaslit. And the 6 of shells reverse, we're talking about moving forward. We're not talking about remunerating about the past anymore. We're talking about releasing the past. So this is why courageous healing is necessary. Because this in theory is going to help you release that past. All right. You will have extreme success of this within this rebirth. So use it to your advantage. Okay? Certain things are being shown to you. You are being brought to a certain particular situation to allow you yourself to have that time to transmute this. Okay? So the 5 of acorns here with the reverse, there's definitely some sort of a reconciliation here. There's a releasing of a betrayal. And this is a shining and a healing of a light. Okay, this is finding peace within a situation that you found darkness. So this is going to happen. This transformation is going to happen. You are bringing the darkness to light. Okay? Now, the Knight of Crystals. This is about moving forward with endurance and determination. Although it very well could be slow, you're still mighty. Okay? This is going to bring a whole brand new form of stability to move forward with. Okay? Now the 3 of feathers, this is also about releasing a triangulation. This is about releasing some sort of pain and suffering and betrayal, of no longer holding it. Okay? It's no longer valid within your experience. It's not something that you need to hold on to go move into your future. So you're going to finally be able to release this and recover. Now 4 of crystals, this is about giving back. This is about knowing what you have and knowing what you have available to you and being of service. All right, we have the 3 of acorns in reverse. And this is about really, you know, holding up and stopping. because what you're currently doing isn't working. And what it might do is it might keep you from actually tapping into the new collaboration that's coming forward for you. Okay? And within the collaboration, this is going to bring you a new sense of community and comfort. Okay? And at first you need to release this betrayal. With the Four of Crystals here and being of service and using your strategy, it's kind of giving me a sense of you're kind of out of control. You're at the verge of being out of control. So you really need to rein that back. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on something. Now, it's kind of giving me a feeling like you want to snap. Okay? Because it doesn't seem like you're not getting any headway. And it's because your inner world is not balanced. Like your whole inner world is in chaos. And it's because you're failing to go through this transformation. Okay? So you're kind of being brought to this this precipice of a dark night of the soul. And it's bringing you into this. It's literally pulling you in. And it's kind of giving me a feeling like that you're petrified. You don't want to go into the darkness. But you have to understand, if you've been paying attention from the beginning of the reading, you're going to recognize that wherever this is pulling you into, you've already dealt with. It's already been a part of your life. Okay, so it's not like you're going to see anything new. It's all the old shit that's been clinging on to you all these years that you haven't decided to let go of. So it's about having a one-time reunion of assessing everything that you've been holding on to all these years. Okay, do I need this? No, throw it out. Do I need this? No, it's not even mine to hold on to. Get out of here. Is this mine? No, get. Okay, is this mine? Yes. Okay, this is something that I need to show accountability for, even for myself. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I did something. Maybe I need to say sorry. Maybe I need to apologize. Maybe I need to right this wrong. Hold yourself accountable for these experiences. Okay? Look at it honestly. Okay? Take it very seriously. Because what this is going to do is going to humble you. It'll bring you back to center. It'll bring you back to who you are. It'll bring you back to the action of integrity. It'll bring you back to the choice as to, do I want to sweep this under the rug for another 30 years and not deal with it? Or do I want to look at it, acknowledge it, show it compassion, show it integrity, show it forgiveness, and step beyond that and finally release it? This is all up to you. Nobody else. And this is what I mean by courageous healing. Okay? The more you allow it to fester, the more materialistic sickness will happen in your life. You want to heal yourself? Dig deep. Heal the shit within you. And I guarantee you, okay, if you work on it consistently day in and day out for the next month, you're going to know a difference by the end of that 30 days. I guarantee you. And if you don't, you're doing it wrong, and you need to order an appointment with me so I can help you unpack it. Okay? And anything that we speak of is 100% confidential. So you don't have to worry about me, writing it down or taking it for myself or whatever else. No. It's none of my business. This is all for you, to help you release and step into your new timeline, which you have every right to do. But sometimes we need a little bit of help to unpack and to really see it for what it is from a different perspective. And sometimes we can't do that on our own. Sometimes we have a really hard time to do that. And if you can find somebody that you trust to do that with, by all means, go ahead. If you have a counselor, a psychologist, or somebody that you can trust to speak with, go ahead and have a coffee or tea or get a drink and talk about it. Do what you need to do. Okay? But usually when you are speaking with your higher self and your higher power, that's usually the way of going about it. So it's not all that unorthodox to go out into the woods and talk to a bunch of trees. Okay? But yes, you have some new collaborations, Libra. Okay? You just have to be patient with this journey that you're going on. Think of it as an adventure. Okay? Because you are the justice card, right? So bring justice to your life. Be courageous. Okay? Go through this transition. Get out on the other side. And bring the darkness to the light. Like you've always meant to do. Alright? And remember, if you continuously distract yourself by all the shit outside of you, looking for answers outside of yourself, just know that you're looking in the wrong place. Everything that you've ever needed was always within you. All the tools necessary for you to step into your new timeline have always been within you. Okay? So keep that in mind when you're moving forward. All right, Aquarius. The reason why I say you need to get a session with me is because I've done the work. I've done exactly what I speak of. And there's a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists and counselors out there that have no idea what they're doing. I'm going to be honest. And I'm not letting it go to my head, but it was a huge realization when I had a psychologist that's world-renowned in a lot of major cases, which will remain nameless because she deserves her privacy. She came to me for guidance. And she opened up my eyes that I literally helped her through her shit. So all this time of me searching for the help that I needed, and then realizing that I was the help that I needed, was a big game changer. Okay? And this goes for you too. You are the help that you need. Because you are the only one going through the life that you're going through. Okay, and if I can help you through this intuitively, okay, then all the power to you. If I can help you unpack it and make you so you're focused on what you need to focus on, then that will help you to empower yourself. And again, if you need somebody to help you unpack it for any particular reason, you're having a hard time focusing, that's what I'm here for. Okay? Well, John, the thing is you don't even believe in yourself. So why would you believe in me? All right, Aquarius. I don't know. I don't think you're so sure of yourself. Because if you believed in yourself, you wouldn't worry about the matrix. Okay? All right, Aquarius. 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 Let's go. Brian, I'll take it. Aquarius, you best be calling on angels. One more. One more. Okay, so I'm getting this song, and I've been channeling this song since my birthday. Okay? It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Do 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 do. So you might want to look that song up, and I don't know who it's by or whatever, but look up the lyrics to that song and see that for yourself. You might resonate to that song. But it's kind of given me that kind of feeling in this reading for your higher arcana, for your foundation. We got the shaman here in reverse. We got the magician reverse. We got the high priestess right side up. We've got temperance right side up. And we got strength right side up. Okay? So we're going to look into this. All right. Second strip. What do we got for the second layer? Oh, really? Why are you lying to yourself? Come on, Aquarius. You know yourself better than anybody else. Why would you want to lie to yourself? Just to not feel so much pain? Your card is the star. You're not meant to hold your pain in. You're meant to release it. You're meant to burn it up in your brightness. Very well said, Max. I'm impressed. What's the second layer? Last card. Let's get it. Spirit. Come out. Today. I get the cards need to be in the right position. I get that. I'm patient. But let's get it on the road. Come on. Alright, next. We're on the moon. Alright, next. Come on. That was clumsy. Let's go. Come on. Let's try this again. Let's go. Thank you. Alright, 2 more. And then 1. You can do this. Alright. Alright, 2 more. And you can rest. I'll do the rest. Yeah, thank you. Is this there? Yeah? Okay. This top? Yeah, okay. Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. We've got your Ace of Acorns in the top, on the reverse for your cap card. We got a Gemini Aquarius tie with the viewers tonight. That's pretty cool. All right, Aquarius. The moment you start calling your power back and you step into this high priestess energy that you've always meant to be in, that you shouldn't have never left, I'm kind of getting a feeling that something really scared you. Something spooked you. And it knocked you off your throne. People are manipulating you. People are bringing you darkness. People are bringing you into this place of uncertainty. Because I recognize the light that you have within you. Now this bit that shook you, it happened when you were young. It was supposedly meant to put you in your place. And it was bringing you to a position where you weren't able to call your power back. It didn't even give you the ability to even think about calling your power back. And I'm here to tell you that you have every right to call your power back. This power is who you are. It's part of you being a starseed. It's part of your mission here on Earth, to raise the frequency of Mother Earth. It's part of your job. The audacity of someone to tell you otherwise. The audacity of someone else to tell you how you're going to live your life when you're the fucking star. These people were jealous of your light. They were jealous of your kindness. They were jealous of your generosity. The audacity of these people to bring you darkness. Can we take a moment to just breathe and remember who the fuck we are? Can we remember who the hell we've always meant to be? Because who the fuck are they to tell you what you're going to do with your own life? Who are they to tell you what you're going to make happen in your life? I'm talking to an earth angel. I'm talking to somebody that's been abused, that's been ridiculed, that's been stomped into the mud, that's had their wings clipped, that's had everything that they've ever wanted destroyed before their eyes. And somehow you're just supposed to sit there and take it over and over and over until you're helpless. You're trapped. You've got no fucking way out. You have no other choice but to submit to the chaos and just endure it. It's time to wake up. It's time to open your fucking eyes, and it's time to open up your heart and remember who the hell you are. You're a high priestess. Your bloodline goes back well beyond any particular earthly understanding. The fact that you're a starseed even confirms it. The fact that you have angels working with you and through you on a daily basis, and you don't even realize it. Where do you think you get your courage from to keep going? Where do you think you get your love and your compassion from after being beaten down and abused? Where do you think that comes from? You have angels walking with you every single day of your life. So if you've had experiences, if you've been confirmed of this, you need to give thanks and be in gratitude of these experiences, just as the sacred feminine told you earlier. You need to hold gratitude for the signs and the synchronicities and the angel numbers that haunt you. You need to start looking them up more. You need to start opening your eyes and paying the fuck attention. Because there's messages you're tuning out that is keeping you down in this darkness. And you're missing the message, you're missing the lesson, you're missing the transformation, and you're missing what's actually important to your ascension, to your actual mission here on Earth. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're not making any headway, it feels like you're spinning your wheels, I've got news for you. That's why. Because you're failing to recognize who you are and what you're actually capable of. If you're not careful, you very well could be at the precipice of losing it all. And it's all at the account of your own actions. And I hate to break it to you this way, but allowing the audacity of someone else to dictate your life, I'll tell you now, it's asinine. They couldn't even wrap their head around the idea of who you are, let alone what your job is. So why do you bother trying to explain to flies why flowers are better than shit? That's the biggest question. Why do you waste your time trying to explain butterfly talk to caterpillars? Ask yourself that question. You've had people come in and sabotage and ruin your relationships. It's giving me a feeling you can't have anything nice. You're not allowed. You've lied to yourself and you brought yourself to a position where you don't feel you deserve love. And because of the abuse, it's got you down so low that you can't even have enough courage to go deep in order to heal it. How dare they? How dare they do this to you? You need to step back into this high priestess energy. It is literally the most important thing that you could ever do. Why? Because fuck them. You have angels waiting for you to make the decision. Do you realize that you can dispatch angels to be at your beck and call, to do your bidding, providing you are respectful within it? Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron are not angels that you want to mess with, that you want to disrespect. And they walk with you. And one of them is literally looking at you, shaking his fucking head, because he sees your potential. I see your potential. I can feel your potential. How are we supposed to make this world beautiful if we're constantly sitting in shit? Ask yourself that. This is about loving yourself. This is about filling your own fucking cup. It's not about anybody else. It's about knowing your own worth. Because by doing that, you put yourself in alignment to something beautiful to happen. You put yourself in the alignment for a beautiful blessing to come into your life in the form of love from others. But if you show up and you don't even love yourself, Why do you expect someone else to love you if you can't even love yourself? But Aiden, I've been abused. I've been... Yeah, you have. Did you let all this shit to happen to you? Did you let them pick up your cup and dump it out? Or did you just pick up the cup and smash it up against the wall? You know how many times my heart was sitting in a cup? You want to know how many times I've had to glue my cup back together? There's still time for you, and you can still find the love for yourself. There's nothing literally stopping you. People say that it's impossible to heal in a toxic situation, but I guarantee you, if you can heal in a toxic situation, you become a fucking warrior. You have no other choice. So sometimes our journey is a little bit harder than others, but we still get to the same destination. Sometimes we have more mountains to climb, but you know what? Those mountains are going to create an endurance that will be unstoppable. And the moment you realize that, the moment that you're being tested and you're being trained to be the starseed high priestess that you've always meant to be, it's about time you step into it and fill your own fucking cup for a change. Don't expect somebody else to fill it for you. Because the divine love that you'll get from the divine and angels is a heck of a lot more high class than any fucking skank on the street that's gonna give you their love. The unconditional love that you get from the divine is unbreakable. The divine is not here to betray you. You don't have to worry about whether or not the divine is going to steal that love back and take it away. The divine will never betray you. The divine is within you. The divine is you. So the moment you can start wrapping that around your fucking head and get it through your thick skull, thick, stubborn skull, is the moment things are going to change for you. And I'm saying this out of love and compassion. Okay? And out of slight frustration. Because what the fuck? I want to shake your head. You deserve better than this. You really do. And I go back to the beginning of this whole reading when I said, you know what? You guys deserve love. You deserve it. You are worthy of it. You are enough. You always have been. But you got to start thinking it for yourself. With this, you're going to find the strength within you. With this journey, you're going to find the strength that you know that you've always had within you. But the strength card is about finding strength you never thought you had. To putting those warrior boots on and fighting for your life because your life fucking depends on it. And the fact that you have the Ace of Acorns in the top upside down, I have one question. What are you doing to yourself? And what are you submitting to? Because if you're submitting to some fucking dirtbag opinion, I bet you check yourself before you wreck yourself. Page of Feathers in reverse. Stop lying to yourself. Stop allowing other people's fucking dumbass opinions to take root in how you feel about yourself. Stop allowing other people to dictate to you who you're going to have and who you're not going to have in your life. Stop allowing people to tell you what you're going to do and what you're going to not do within yourself. You should have every right to protect yourself and nurture yourself, provide for yourself, and build with yourself. The Two of Cups is about finding a balance between your masculine and feminine within yourself. Which again, just as the Ace of Cups, filling your own fucking cup, it actually puts you in alignment to finding your soulmate. Oh, Aiden, I'm 56, I'm never going to find my soulmate. Yeah, with that attitude, you're not. I'm too old to have another relationship. I'm too broke. And yeah, well, start fucking fixing it. Start balancing shit out for yourself. Start empowering yourself. Start loving yourself for you, nobody else. You raise your frequency, you raise your foundation of what you stand for and your integrity, and things are about to change in your life when you do. And you're not about to allow somebody else's dictation bullshit to tell you what's going to happen. Once you start realizing this and start with this foundation, things are going to balance out a lot quicker than what you even think. You need to have the gratitude, the fact that you have the choice and the ability to do so. You just got to wrap your fucking head around it. You think by doing this it's going to ruin your life. You think by doing this is going to ruin your foundation that you're building. But the foundation that you're sitting on right now at this second is faulty. It's not really a foundation. It's a situation. That's all it is. It's not a foundation. Situations change. And they can usually change in a matter of minutes. Specifically if you're standing on a rug that you're sweeping everything under. Is your rug bulging at the sides because of all the shit you haven't dealt with yet? Roll that fucking rug back and deal with it head on. Empower yourself. As you do this, you're going to build your confidence, you're going to build your strength, and you're going to find strength that you never thought you had. But you've tucked it under the fucking carpet thinking you lost it. But unless you look there, you're never going to find it. So all the shit that you thought you lost a long time ago, you've always had within you. So what's stopping you, really, other than yourself? The Five of Swords. Once people start seeing this happen, once people start to see the transformation start happening, they're going to be inspired. They're going to see you in a different light. Okay? They're going to see your resilience. They're going to see your strategies. They're going to see how quick on your feet you are. They're going to want to get back into your life again. Because you know what? You're going to start glowing like you've always meant to be glowing. You're a star. The star is literally your card. So step into the energy that you've always meant to be. This is your birthright, and nobody can tell you otherwise. People are going to want to balance things out with you. They see your adaptability, and they're going to want your help. How are you doing that? How are you all of a sudden glowing? How are you finding the strength to get through this? And you can share your testimony. You can share your testimony. You can share your guidance with other people and shine the light in the darkness, just as I am. I'm more of a big, huge bonfire. But you're the star. You're meant to float up in the sky and be the light. People aren't going to want you to walk away. And you know what? Certain people that kept you down and kept you dim, they're going to want to latch back onto you again. So you're just playing it safe so that way they don't get your attention? Are you just playing it safe so that way you don't have to really worry about it anymore? If you literally have to burn out their eye sockets with your brightness, do it. Make them get a fucking welding helmet. Make them go blind. Leave them in the dust. Because if they can't handle your light, they're not meant to. They're not meant to be so close to you. You need to have hope. Because that is the basis of the star card. You are the fucking hope in the world. And whoever made you forget it, they don't deserve to be anywhere near you. They don't deserve to be anywhere in your vicinity. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve your loyalty or your love. Anybody that's going to dim you down to be less than isn't even respecting you. So, make them blind. Make them put the sunglasses on. Allow your light to burn the fuck out of them. They don't have rights to be in your energy. And I'm saying this the way I'm saying this because I don't want this to happen to you. I don't want your new beginning to be thwarted because of your lack of love for yourself. At all costs, fill your own fucking cup. Allow yourself to step into this new beginning like it's always meant to be. You have a creative force of you, and you have a confidence. You have every right to step into this new beginning. I'm putting that right side up. But it's going to take you to get there. Nobody else. And a lot of this, of what I'm talking about, is meditation. It's about believing in yourself. Believing that you're capable of something bigger than yourself. It's not about having an ego, but it's about having an ego in check and being humble and being grateful and having gratitude to be able to step into your power, to be that high priestess, to be that star seed, to be that earth angel that you've always meant to be. And a lot of it is just taking a new understanding, a new perspective. It's up to you. Your choice, nobody else's. Collective, I want to thank you for being here tonight with me. To my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I really hope you find the healing you need. I hope you find the love in your heart. I hope you find the clarity to rise above all your trials, all your tribulations. Our world depends on it. Our whole world depends on it. Each and every single one of us. But if we don't step up and take the chance and step into our power and call our power back, we will annihilate ourselves. And we will be the ones to blame. Individually and collectively. So please, stand with me and let's take back Mother Earth and bring her back to the peaceful place she was always meant to be. I can't do it all on my own. I need your help. And for fuck's sakes, if you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself, so that way you can be good to others. And I'll catch you in the next video. I love you all.